I read a recent report titled Argentina's Market Double Downs on Millions as Investors Start to Believe. I took a keen interest in reading the report because I know quite well that Argentina and Nigeria closed the last quarter of the year 2023 on a similar path of economic downturn. In the case of Nigeria, a new government was installed at about the middle of 2023. For Argentina, the new government came on board in December 2023. Both leaders inherited a disoriented economy, but both applied different measures to recovery. President Javier Milei of Argentina was sworn into office on 10th December 2023. He inherited a worse condition than Nigeria's, but what he did to return his country to a place where investors are starting to believe should serve as lesson to Bola Ahmed Tinubu of Nigeria. Nigeria is where we are today simply because of what Tinubu has done or did not do. He's shifting the blame on the opposition, and even ridiculously, his predecessor is needless and myopic. Market forces don't play politics. They respond to your actions and inactions. President Milei's major campaign promise was to reposition the Argentine economy after years of slowdown, high debt level, triple-digit inflation, 160% when he took over the presidency in December 2023, and 40% poverty rate. His first task was to begin implementing measures to achieve greater microeconomic stability and promote higher global competitiveness. He came into the office with a comprehensive stabilization plan which seeks to implement far-reaching measures within the context of a market-oriented economy. He started off cutting government expenditure by cutting the size of government and wastages, block stealing of government funds, and attracted foreign direct investment through concession, tax holidays, and improved ease of doing business. President Milei flies regular business class for all his travels and does not offer the presidential fleet of Argentina for his son's birthday. Likewise, there is no settlement for his hangers-on and political allies through unworthy and burdensome appointments to public offices. Argentine's Milei did not build the largest government like Tinubu did at a time when our economy was and is still on its knees. The examples set by President Milei are the requirement of leadership in a time when the economy has begun to fail and expectations of the people. The reforms so far implemented by the Tinubu administrations are ad hoc and hurriedly put together without proper review. Ours is unlike Argentine Milei, who is sequencing his reforms. President Milei anticipates the after-reform shocks and admits that things will be tough for the people, but is fully prepared for the aftershocks and has in place mitigating pills. He walks the talks. He makes sacrifices himself by giving up perks of office. It is not business as usual for the presidency while the people are called upon to make sacrifices. Argentina runs a lean government by reducing the number of ministries, privatizing nearly 40 state-owned enterprises, and reducing wasteful spending. Conversely, Tinubu in Nigeria increased the number of ministers and ministries and is spending enormous resources renovating houses for himself, his deputy, and the First Lady. This is nothing short of Nero playing fiddle while Rome is on fire. Worse still, Tinubu has refused to roll up his sleeves and do the work that he signed up for. Instead, him and his team are preoccupied with behaving like Napoleon and Squilla, characters in the satire book Animal Farm, who made it a state policy scapegoating snowball the opposition for their own failures arising from their ill-advised policies. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should stop the blame game and start fixing the problem that he signed up for. Argentina president is not blaming anyone. He's going about his businesses trying to fix up the messed up economy that he met on ground. Tinubu was aware that Nigeria is in the woods and he campaigned and asked for this seat, for this power to be given to him to fix the problem. Taking the problem worse than he met it is unacceptable. Blaming President Muhammadu Buhari will not exonerate him from his failure, because President Muhammadu Buhari is his party man, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu lauded President Muhammadu Buhari policies and initiatives. If he felt that President Muhammadu Buhari was a failure, he would have called him out when he was not the president. Coming on board and start blaming the economic woes, the insecurity, the inflation in Nigeria on President Muhammadu Buhari is unacceptable. Of course, the people know that President Muhammadu Buhari was incompetent. That was why they voted and gave him the power to fix up the incompetency of President Muhammadu Buhari. Enough is enough. Nigerians are hungry. School children are being kidnapped. There is insecurity everywhere. We can no longer be unsafe in our own land. We can no longer go hungry in a land of over 200 million persons, in a land that is fertile, vast land in the north, but we cannot feed ourselves. We can no longer be accepting grains from Ukraine that is fighting war. A country that is at war, feeding a country that is at peace. It is unacceptable. This is a total and international disgrace. Anyone close to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should tell him Argentina president is fixing the economy. He should do so to Nigeria economy. Thank you for watching. Ensure you like, subscribe, drop your comment reaction in the comment box. See you in the next video.